Mr. Chairman, the hour is 6:07.
All right. Make a motion to open the meeting at 6:07, and this meeting is going to be taped at the Brockton Community, the West Bridgewater Community Station. That's what I get for spending my whole day down in Brockton.
Mr. Chairman, we don't have any appointments for this evening. I have several announcements for the board.
Okay.
The public disclosure period has concluded. It ran from Friday, the week before last, until last Friday. We had, to my knowledge, 3 responses.
Okay.
2
That's good.
were regarding the condition of some dwellings. I looked at one. I will look at the other one
That's good.
shortly. And the other one concerns square footage of a commercial condominium on Turnpike Street, and I am going to research that further.
Just be careful there. It'll be the difference will be with the Patriot, as you know, the Patriot system.
Yes.
It might be a mezzanine versus an enclosure. So you got to see what it is. Typically, they won't include a mezzanine area in the square feet, but if it's up second floor, support office area,
Yes.
it should be in there. But the key is obviously the master deed. But Patriot gets funky with those things.
So that's part of the research I want to do.
Yeah. How far was it off? 600 feet.
I didn't even look at the claim. I was just
Which commercial condos? Whereabouts?
Turnpike Street near the eastern line.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, the town line goes through the building.
I look at those things all the time.
Half
They're all,
the units are in Easton,
They
half
combine
the
some of
units are
them.
Bridgewater. Yeah.
They all run about 1,100 feet.
Yeah. I think
Some have walk-up support, which is built after the fact of the master deed. Some have just mezzanine storage or nothing at all.
I believe we have it at 1064, but I don't know what the owner is claiming.
That's fine, yeah.
that it is.
I know they're all about that. There's a million, there's like 11 or 12 out there or something.
So once I follow up on those other 2 requests for clarification, I'll recalculate the LA10 for the board's signature, and I hope that I'll be able to do that next week, which leads into the next issue, which is the classification hearing, which has been posted for next Wednesday.
Right.
With the Board of Selectmen at 7 p.m. I don't know that I'll have everything ready for that meeting next Wednesday. So I would recommend to the board that you give me your permission to contact the town administrator to let him know that hearing should be continued.
Absolutely, because we obviously, as you know, year after year, we have to be 100% totally, all in, to have that hearing in discussion in order to set a tax rate, so.
And the board also knows, we usually schedule for mid-November with the intention of having a continuous.
If we have to.
If we have to, and setting the rate.
And just a point of note here, that the following Wednesday is Thanksgiving Eve or something, so we can't do it that, so next Wednesday is the 5th?
December 5th.
Yeah.
Which I would recommend to the board, that it be continued too.
That should be fine, because those bills won't go out until, the 3rd week of December or whatever.
Which goes to the 3rd item, which you just mentioned. The board's next scheduled regular meeting is November 21st, which is Thanksgiving Eve. And most boards are canceling their meetings for that evening for the reason that Thanksgiving is the next day. So I would recommend at this point that you have your next regular scheduled meeting on December 5th and also conduct the classification hearing that evening. So have your meeting before.
Like we do, you normally do,
yeah.
That's fine, yeah.
Okay.
And when you get those, the classification packages together, let us know.
I think the only other thing that I have for the board are some signatures. Did you sign these?
I did.
Just bills to be paid, excise abatements, motor vehicle excise abatements, warrants and bills payable.
One last thing on that. I just thought of it. The commercial condos on Turnpike Street, the last 4 or 5 are in the town of Easton. So if you have any question, call over to Robbie and see, find something similar. See what Vision's doing with that.
Oh, that's a good point.
I think it's the last 4. The line goes through there.
There are at least 2, and there may be 4. I'm not really
I'm not sure of that. Yeah.
That's a good idea. Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't have any minutes for the board's review or acceptance or approval for this evening. So that's all I have for the
How you making out with the surgery? How you feeling? Everything okay? You're here, right?
I had a doctor's appointment today, and
I told you to skedaddle out of there.
you
huh?
did, and I did, so I have to reschedule that.
Yeah.
But I think I'll be cleared when I get to go back.
So we can have that foot race the parking lot next week? Okay,
Start playing hockey and basketball, you name it.
okay.
So the only other items I have for the board's consideration this evening are items that would be discussed in executive session. I have some pending appellate tax board cases.
Okay.
So a motion to go into executive session would be in order to discuss applications for abatement and exemption relative to Purpose 7 and to review pending appellate tax board cases relative to Purposes 3 and 7.
Okay.
And not to reconvene in open session.
All right, I'll second that. All those in favor, roll call, is it?
Roll call, Mr. Chairman.
Assessor Smith?
Yes.
Assessor Bunker?
Yes.
McCarthy, yes.